nowhere to escape.
The big bad wolf of the woods is at large after killing the little girl with the red hood, including her mother and grandmother. As a result, a detective and assassin with the name of Hanson gets assigned to visit the haunted woods and kill the wolf.
Where were you? Where did it all happen? When did we all die? Hanson, kill the wolf.
Hanson seems to be an experienced and skilled detective who is confident in his work and that he could save the woods. Animals and people have been dying, so Hanson feels it being justified to get rid of this feared perpetrator. As he walks down in the terrifying dark woods, he contemplates about what has been going on and what he needs to do.
Okay, I'm in the forest where the alleged wolf murders took place. There were 3 deaths in this week, in addition to several other animals. Just need to kill this wolf and leave.
That's when Hansel comes across a dead animal who has been clearly killed by a large predator. The dead animal suddenly starts talking, telling Hansel to kill the entity as it has been terrorizing the woods and killing everyone. He then says something horrifying for Hansel to look behind him.
He's not just a wolf. You need to kill him. He has our souls. Save me, please. Behind you.
The wolf can be clearly seen behind Hansel, closely stalking him, always being in control, but it likes to play with its prey, giving them some hope of survival. Hansel looks behind him but sees nothing, displaying how the wolf is not just a typical wolf, but something supernatural. It has supernatural abilities of teleporting, talking, and being extremely powerful. That's when Hansel questions himself if he is losing his mind, saying how animals cannot talk, confirming in this universe, the animals do not actually talk.
I must be hallucinating. How can he talk?
Regardless, it is also questionable how a dead animal talks, as if the wolf is the one in control, possessing the dead animals and making them seem reanimated. Hansel, still confident in himself, continues on in his mission to find this wolf and kill it. That's when Hansel reaches Red Riding Hood and her mother's house, calling it the house of one of the victims. As he enters, he pulls out an AK-47, showing how prepared he is to take down a dangerous and formidable force. He is not messing around with a little handgun. No. He is in fact here to kill.
A bad smell seems to come from that door. I think I figured out where that bad smell is coming from.
Hansel finds the corpse of Red Riding Hood's mother sitting lifelessly on a chair, having an expression of fear. A letter is soon found, unclear to be whether written by the mother or if the wolf wrote it down, trying to mess around with Hansel. There's a specific way the wolf kills its victims. He leaves them badly deformed, almost unrecognizable to what they looked like before. Just as Hansel is busy investigating the house, he gets a feeling that someone is watching him. This seems to be a special skill and power that he possesses, having a strong sense of environmental awareness. The wolf then peeks through the window, planning to play the same games he played with his previous victims, when a quick-to-action Hansel pulls out his AK-47 and shoots the wolf in the eye. Hansel wonders where the wolf disappeared to, looking around when he finds the wolf right behind him, who has the ability to teleport and be very fast. The wolf suddenly appears and mauls and badly injures Hansel, deforming his face and making him terrified for his life. To defend himself, Hansel keeps shooting at the wolf, but it doesn't seem to have any impact on him, who keeps walking towards Hansel. That's when he decides to run away, just to save his own life, as this is in fact anything but a typical wolf.
Bullets don't work, Hanson. It's too late to save them.
Hansel, being badly wounded, seems to have the wolf one step ahead of himself, yet somehow he manages to get to the Red Riding Hood's grandma's house in order to hide. As he narrowly barricades the door, the loud bangs of the wolf can be heard on the door, yet it doesn't manage to break in. However, this is nothing but a short respite, as the wolf breaks into the house through the window, yet nowhere to be seen. Finding the corpse of the little girl and the grandma, Hansel is shocked to seeing what he sees being mangled and badly disfigured bodies. No one would be able to do but a hostile, horrifying entity like the talking big bad wolf. Just as he finds the corpse of the grandma, the wolf slowly creeps out from behind her, holding her as if being his little plaything, when it menacingly fixes its gaze on Hanson and tells him there's no point running and that his fate is sealed.
You have nowhere to escape. Your fate is sealed. You will end up like them.
You couldn't save them. You are a failure. You deserve this fate.
That's when the wolf uses Hansel's face like a Play-Doh, shaping and disfiguring it in a horrifying way to match the shape of the other victims. The wolf seems to be a supernatural entity who shifts and twists when attacking, who manages to teleport or be extremely fast and hide very easily and attack his prey. And also, he seems to have the capability of making dead animals speak. This is what we saw in the first video and in this video, which made Hansel question his own sanity if he is hallucinating or not. Eventually, several texts appear that the victims are doomed forever now and will be the wolf's property for eternity. This means the wolf probably captures their souls even after killing them. Maybe it is the soul of his victims which revitalize him and gives him these supernatural abilities. We can clearly see that he has no interest in eating them or consuming them, as a normal wolf would probably do. But this wolf, on the other hand, likes to stalk them, hunt them down, scare them, and then eventually kill them in such a brutal way. Also, the wolf got shot several times, who seems to have sustained injuries as his eye was blinded and he started bleeding, but they seem to have no effect on him and he continued chasing after Hanson. The story is definitely a lot more complex than what we have seen so far, with the wolf possibly having a deep backstory. Maybe we can learn more about him in the following videos.
You have nowhere to escape. Your fate is sealed. You will end up like them.
And that brings us to the end of the video, folks. I truly hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to stay tuned for more by hitting on the subscribe button and the notification bell. As always, it's been your host Star, and I will see you on the next one. Have a fantastic day.